Fortnite Week 4 challenges have leaked early, which means today we're going to be bringing you guys the list of all of the Season 7 Week 4 challenges and how to complete them in the easiest and most efficient ways possible. If you guys are trying to unlock the super rare Snowfall skin, make sure you jump on when the challenges go live so that you can add another 7 challenges to your list and get one step closer to unlocking the rarest skin of Season 7. Welcome back to the Simply Viral channel. If you guys are new around here, feel free to subscribe with your channel notifications turned on so that you never miss another upload. And if you guys are excited to see the Snowfall skin revealed, drop a like on this video and give it a big old thumbs up, as it would be much appreciated. Now, without further ado, let's jump back into the world of Fortnite Battle Royale and take a look at these Season 7 Week 4 challenges. We do want to preface this video by saying that because these challenges do leak early, there is a slight chance that one or two of them might change. However, every challenge that we talk about today came straight from the official game files, so most likely they'll all be legit. But it is always a good idea to double check your challenges tab when you first start up the game after the challenges go live to make sure that everything lines up accordingly. Now, just like every other week, we've got 3 free challenges and 4 Battle Pass challenges, with 3 hard challenges giving you either 10 battle stars or 1000 XP upon completion, and 4 regular challenges which reward you with either 5 battle stars or 500 XP upon completion, and after you complete 4 out of these 7 challenges this week, you'll get a bonus 5000 XP. Our first challenge this week is going to be a staged challenge, and typically when we get the leaked challenges, the future stages don't actually get put in the game files, but this week they did, so we actually have all these stages according to the files. So stage 1 is going to be destroy chairs. Unfortunately though, we don't actually have a number given to us with these leaks. Stage 2 is going to be destroy wooden utility poles, and stage 3, which is the final stage, is going to be destroy wooden pallets. All stages here, like I said, unfortunately don't have any numbers associated with them, but it'll probably only be a handful of each object and won't be too hard to complete. The second challenge this week is a searching challenge in a sense and is staged once again. Stage 1 is search the letter O west of Pleasant Park. Stage 2 is search the letter S in Wailing Woods. Stage 3 is search the letter M in Dusty Divot, and stage 4 is search the letter N under a frozen lake. The final stage of this challenge is to then visit the Noms sign in Retail Row, as obviously those letters when rearranged spell out the word Noms. Once again, an easy challenge. Unfortunately though, since it's staged, you aren't actually able to complete these challenges all in one match, as you can only complete one stage per match. The third challenge this week is going to be deal damage with a pickaxe to opponents. Now, like I mentioned, sometimes the leaked challenges do get changed, and if I had to guess, I think if any of the challenges this week will change, it'll be this one that gets altered, since 1, it's a repeat challenge that we've had in the past, and 2, it doesn't actually tell us how much damage we actually need to deal with a pickaxe in order to complete it. If this challenge doesn't change though, I'll actually be giving you guys the best tips and tricks to get this done quickly in just a few moments. Those, of course, were our 3 free challenges this week. Now we move on to the 4 Battle Pass challenges. So our 4th challenge this week is going to be eliminate opponents at all Expedition Outposts. Now, the Expedition Outposts are all the areas that have zip lines meeting at them. They also have a few plane spawns and typically a red expedition building with some loot inside. Now, I believe that there are 7 total Expedition Outposts on the map, but I'm not 100% certain if that's all of them required for this challenge, and once again, a number is not given, so we don't know if it's 0 out of 7 or 0 out of 8 when it comes to this challenge. But so far, we do know that there is a quote-unquote outpost on the mountain northwest above Pleasant Park, southwest of Lazy Links between Tomato Temple, 1 just east of Lonely Lodge, 1 on the mountain east of Dusty Divot, 1 on the edge of the desert biome just south of the Broken Bridge, 1 just northwest of Happy Hamlet, and 1 in between the 2 mountains that are just north of the soccer field that is outside of Tilted Towers. Like I said, I think that is all the outposts, but I'm not 100% sure, so when the challenges do go live, it's a good idea to Google or YouTube search a location guide so you know exactly where to go. The 5th challenge this week is going to be get eliminations at Happy Hamlet or Pleasant Park. And unfortunately, again, we don't have the number of eliminations associated with this challenge, but typically these elimination challenges require us to get 3 kills, so I would assume you'll need to get 3 eliminations in total at either Happy Hamlet or Pleasant Park. And keep in mind, this doesn't need to be in just one match. You can actually do this over the course of multiple matches. Moving on, our 6th challenge this week is going to be launch fireworks. Now, either this challenge is a placeholder, or we're going to be getting some sort of fireworks added to the game with a new update that's going to allow us to complete this challenge. Yet again though, the leaked file doesn't contain the amount of fireworks that you actually need to launch in order to complete this challenge, but seeing as it's labeled as a regular challenge and not a hard challenge, I would assume it's probably like launch 5 fireworks or something small like that. Then our 7th and final challenge this week is going to be use an X-Force Stormwing Plane in different matches, and going with the theme of pretty much all of the challenges this week, we don't know how many matches is required, but typically it's not too many. Sometimes it's between 3 and 5, so that'd probably be my best guess. Of course, there are a ton of plane spawns all over the island, particularly at Frosty Flights there's quite a few, but an Expedition Outpost also has a few as well, so there's plenty of options there. And that's all of your Season 7 Week 4 challenges here in Fortnite Battle Royale, but we're not done yet. As always, when we give you guys the leaked challenges early, we also like to give you guys tips on how to get all the weekly challenges done as efficiently as possible. So starting back at the beginning, destroying the wooden chairs, utility poles, and pallets is going to be super easy. Of course, chairs spawn all over the map, particularly in houses. Utility poles spawn around cities and houses as well, and wooden pallets are scattered all around the crate area, junk junction, and some other various locations too. Searching the letters for noms is going to be another really easy challenge as well. If I were you guys, I would look up a location guide so you know exactly where you need to go inside of Pleasant Park, Wailing Woods, Dusty Divot, and the Frozen Lake, and you can do them all back to back to back. However, since it is a staged challenge, like I said, you can't actually do these all in one match. You have to do it in multiple matches, one stage per match. If the Pickaxe damage challenge is actually a challenge this week, I'd recommend going into any squad mode or any mode where you can actually down a player and knock them with whatever you please. After they're knocked down, then hit them with your pickaxe and you'll get some easy damage, or you can join a lobby and hope for some AFKs and just wait to jump out of the battle bus until it kicks you out, then float down and pickaxe anyone who's away from their setup. Eliminating opponents at all the Expedition Outposts will probably be a little bit more difficult, seeing as the outposts don't typically have a ton of loot, so I for one would not recommend landing there immediately. Instead, I would recommend landing somewhere nearby, and then looting up, and then running over to clean up anyone who survived dropping there off the rip. Eliminations at Pleasant Park or Happy Hamlet is honestly just dependent on your skill level. There are plenty of weapon spawns here, so eliminating opponents shouldn't be too difficult, and seeing as it's a direct challenge, you're going to have an extra amount of people landing at Pleasant Park and at Happy Hamlet just to complete this challenge. There'll be a lot of people to kill, and there's a lot of weapon spawns as well, so even though it's labeled as a hard challenge, it probably won't be that difficult. For the launching fireworks challenge, I'd once again just look up a location guide and see where the fireworks spawn if they're at set locations, but if they're just a loot item that you can actually find on the ground or in a chest, then of course just try and open up as many chests as you possibly can until you get them, and once you do get them, don't mess around, just launch them up right away so you can get the challenge completed, then you don't have to worry about it. And then finally, using the Stormwing in different matches. As I mentioned, the plane spawns are literally all around the map, so you can just land at a surefire plane spawn and go for it right away after jumping out of the bus so you can easily complete the challenge. Of course, Frosty Flights has multiple plane spawns. A lot of the Expedition Outposts have like 2, 3, or even 4 plane spawns sometimes. Literally, they are scattered all over the map, so finding the actual planes really won't be too difficult, and honestly, that's the most difficult part about this challenge. So after you find the plane, just jump in it, fly it for 2 seconds, and you'll have the challenge completed. Once again though, like I said, we don't actually know how many times we need to do this or how many different matches we need to do it in, so that's kind of a bummer, but it probably won't take too long to complete this challenge either. And there you guys have it. Those are all of the Season 7 Week 4 challenges here in Fortnite Battle Royale, and how to complete them in the easiest and most efficient ways possible. If this video did help you guys out, be sure to give it a big old thumbs up, slap that like button as it would be much appreciated, and if you guys are brand new here to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe with your channel notifications turned on by clicking that little bell icon. If you guys didn't know, literally every single week for Fortnite, every single season, we upload all of the early leaked challenges. So every week when there's new challenges, Fortnite leaks them early and we have them out to you guys before the challenges actually go live. That way you guys can watch the video, and when the challenges do go live, you already know exactly what to do and the easiest ways to get the challenges done. That way you guys can earn the secret skins every single season, like the Blockbuster skin, the Enforcer skin. This season it's going to be the Snowfall skin, which does require you to complete 60 weekly challenges, and if my math is correct, we have 7 challenges every week, and 7 times 8 is 56, and that's not even enough to get the Snowfall skin yet, so it's going to take 9 whole weeks before we can actually unlock the Snowfall skin, so you'll definitely want to tune in every week to figure out what these challenges are, so definitely have your notifications turned on. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you guys on the battle bus. Peace out.